Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Bertha and I film about faith, relationship, personal development, lifestyle, and all the good things. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you very much for your feedback as well. Thank you. So in today's video, I'm going to continue from the series Why I Didn't Have a Boyfriend from basic school all throughout till I completed high school. Okay, why I did that, my reasons for doing that. Okay, now I don't know if I mentioned through the other video. Okay, now I'm in uni. All right, and like I said, it's not to shame or look down on anybody who had a boyfriend back then. All right, but I'm just sharing my personal experience on how my journey was. Okay, so let's go right into today's video. I think in the last video, I stopped from the point where I was explaining that I had zero tolerance for relationships that do not work, or relationships that I know are not potential relationships that will work or lead to anything purposeful. And the next point following from that point is that it was in high school that I was beginning to discover more about myself. Okay, and that's one reason why I wouldn't personally advise people to go in a relationship when they are younger. Okay, when you have not discovered yourself, when you don't know anything about yourself, when you are now on the journey of discovering who you are. Okay, now when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So most of the people who had boyfriends as at that time, they were being cheated on, they were being abused, they were being insulted, and lots of things were happening. I remember there was an incident where a friend of mine in my class, okay, um apparently a senior was saying the person my friend was with, okay, as at the time, is her boyfriend. So my mate wants to take that person from her. So from school, we're going home with her. We knew that this girl would pop up from anywhere to come and harass her. So we were going home together with her. When we saw her coming, they came, they fought by the roadside, blah blah blah. As like I said, when a purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Okay, you are subjected to all forms of abuse, and you can't do anything about it because you put yourself in that situation in the first place. For me, I didn't even have the strength to go and fight. So, like I said, I won't even start it in the first place. Okay, and usually, like I said, it doesn't lead to any purposeful, you know. Some do, but even that one goes through a lot of hurdles to even survive that. Okay. I like I said, for me, it never worked for me. I knew from the onset that this will not even work for me. All circumstances surrounding me, okay, proved to me that, oh no, babe, this thing will not work for you. Okay. The interest was also not there. Okay. It also did a lot of difference why I never had a boyfriend all through my basic school to high school. As young as I was, okay, I knew the kind of relationship I want, towards cheating, towards harassment, towards lies, towards all those things which were very much popular and even now is there, right? So I knew the kind of relationship I want. And even if I didn't know what I wanted, definitely I know what I didn't want. But it didn't push me to have any relationship. It didn't bother me. It didn't absolutely do anything to me. I also mentioned that they will tease you with one or two people, but even that did not work for me. I wasn't rushing anywhere. Okay, I want to get it right. I want to do it right. I don't want to cause pain to my body when it's not necessary to do so. I mean, I wanted it to have a standard, okay? And it doesn't just happen out of the blue. You work towards it. You say no to certain things. You put your feet down on certain things. You make certain decisions for yourself. It doesn't just fall from the sky on your head like a crown, okay? You have to put certain things in place for you to have such a relationship. That is just it. And that thing, I believe, will not happen when I'm in basic school or when I was in high school. We are all there to learn. We are being catered for by our parents and our guardians. So there's no point. They're just, for me, I thought it was just a total waste of time, and that cannot help me get the relationship I wanted. Okay, so that is basically now. The next point is, so I explained in the other video that I wasn't matured when I was in particularly basic school. It was when I was going to SS that I was, getting a little bit of flesh. My boobs were popping small small. Oh my god. So I kind of knew that you have to be physically matured, okay? There has to be something. There really has to be something. I find find it so amazing how people come to school and some of them even have multiple boyfriends or girlfriends, and it amazes me so much. You need maturity to do this, and so most of them were so naive. Okay, so they were being played. The signs were there. You could see the signs clearly with your eyes that this person is playing you, this person is with somebody else, blah blah blah. Especially it gets worse when we go for games, right? We call it intercourse. It gets worse when we go. You see this one fighting over this for their boyfriends. Some also have boyfriends in other schools. They come to meet, a whole lot of issues. I just didn't want to put myself in that space. I just wanted my peace. I just didn't want drama. A lot of things were already going on with me for me to come and self add this trouble or burden onto myself. So I was just in my corner minding my business. I know I'm drifting, but then anyway, let's go to the next point. Another reason why I never considered a boyfriend right from basic school to high school, I am very detached in nature. Of course, detached people are not always with people. I keep more to myself, being in my with my friends in our neighborhood. I am very detached, okay? Very extremely detached. Sometimes even my friends, right? I don't get to spend that much time with them because when my father sees me, he will ask us questions and make us feel like, what are you people doing here at this time? Like you're supposed to be in the house. His own is that you should be in the house. Okay, and conditions were not even pleasant for me to go looking for a boyfriend. So it's just a matter of using common sense. Okay, just use common sense and you'll be fine. And I was actually fine. Okay, now let's go to the next point. So, the last but not the least to share was that I felt and I know, and it is true that I had nothing to offer. I've been saying a bit of this point in the other point, right? Even me, I needed gifts. I can't afford buying you gifts, right? And then one thing about me also is that I should be able to reciprocate. I should be able to reciprocate whatever love or affection you show to me. I mean, it just makes me feel okay. It makes me feel better that I can also give something. Okay, I just can't be at the receiving end and continue receiving, 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 and never offer anything. And as at the time, I couldn't afford to offer anything, not even my time. All too soon, we've come to the end of this video. Okay, let me hear from you your feedback on what you think. If you have questions to ask me about why I decided not to have a boyfriend from basic school till I completed high school, please do in the comment section. Okay, down. All right, let me hear feedback. Okay, from you. Ask me questions like I said. Thank you for staying all through with me. Thank you for watching to the end. Thank you guys and see you in the next video. Bye.